Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Zach Attack here from FYSB Unbuckled, and today we're going to be looking at one of my attacks from the most recent war. It's actually still happening now. It's an arranged war with, we have 1 Town Hall 10 on each side, I think, and 24 Town Hall 9s, and this is against another Fair Play community clan, so it's going to be a good war. It's an arranged war, lots of good attacks, so let's check it out. This is actually my, is it? Yeah, this is my very first YouTube video. I just kind of wanted to get familiar with my recording app and just the upload process for YouTube and just check it out and see what's going on. So, if you guys don't know, my clan is FYSB Unbuckled. We are a feeder clan or a tryout clan to FYSB main. And if you want to check that out, you can see the description right there. There's a website you can check out and everything. Fair play only. We do a lot of arranged wars, so there's always some close things going on, close wars going on. So let's check this out. Their clan, we're against a clan called Mountain Dumpling, or Mountain Dumpling. Yeah, Mountain Dumpling, because we are dumping on them. These guys, we had like 7 attacks, I think, to start the war, and 6 of those attacks were 3 stars. And they weren't like the 3-star attacks where you're kind of thinking, oh, is he going to get it? Is he not going to get it? No, he got it. Like, most of these attacks were just complete blowouts, and they were just monsters. So I wish I could show some of these here. Actually, if you want to check out the recap for these, my boy, his name is St. Louis Abish. He's going to have a recap probably posted on YouTube. I'm going to put his description, or his link in the description there, so you can check out his channel with the recap for all these gross attacks. I'm going to put the link in the description for his camcords, so if you want, you can actually catch this war as it's ending, or catch any war. I mean, all the wars we do, we got a lot of arranged wars coming up. We have an arranged war with, I think, One Hive 2.0 coming up, so we're going to have a lot of good attacks shooting off. Check that out. If you want your base reviewed, head over to the stream. No, I'm kidding. If you want your base reviewed, no, don't head over to the stream, bro, because we don't do that. If you want, actually, I was thinking about throwing some gift card giveaways on there, so if you guys are in the stream, then type in chat, are you going to be giving gift cards away, you know, whatever, because this seems like a good thing to do for you guys. I know it gets viewers and whatever, and it just gets, you know, gets people hyped, so if you want that, definitely head by the stream and say that you want that. So, we'll be taking a look at my attack on number 15. The thing about this attack that I want you guys to be watching for, and the reason why I actually made this video is because, I mean, yeah, this is a 3-star attack, but watching the replay for this kind of got me aware of a lot of mistakes I made during this attack. Even though it was a 3-star, I basically gave myself all the chances in the world to fail this attack. And I think that's important to watch the replay of your success, not only to watch the replay of your failed attacks to see why they failed, but to watch the replays of your successful attacks and be really critical of yourself and think to, you know, think, what could I have done better? Why, what, you know, and just kind of pick out the little things in that attack that were actually mistakes. Even though the attack was successful, doesn't mean that everything went perfectly. And eventually, I think if you guys will do that, then your attacks are going to look a lot more cleaner, and you're just going to be a beast in general at that point, because that's what it's all about. So let's check this out. I'm going to tell you guys the plan for this. This is actually my first ever Queen Walk GoVaHo attack, and I have definitely practiced GoVaHo in loot attacks just to kind of get familiar with it. But I have not practiced the Queen Walk version of this attack, and I actually didn't even know what kind of army composition to use with this attack because it felt like I had too few golems or not enough valks or not enough hogs. I actually ended up using only 1 golem, which I'm not sure if that's standard for this attack. It just felt like I didn't really need 2 golems. I just wanted to use more valks and more hogs. After that, I watched the attack. I probably could have. It probably would have been the same thing with 2 golems because I had a lot of valks and a lot of hogs left that I'm not necessarily sure was essential. But so let's go over the plan here. So the plan was I'm going to drop 4 quakes right near this clan castle area to open up all these spots right there. And then I was going to start my queen walk going up here, and she was going to head south, meet up with my kill squad, which is going to be a golem, some valks, and the king. And they were going to head into this compartment here. And as they advanced forward, they were going to hit the Barb King. Valks are attracted to heroes. They just seek him out and they're magnetized to him. So I knew that this king was going to drag him in there, especially with that quake opening up that compartment. Whatever reason, the Klein Castle was just going to get annihilated. I was planning to drop heal and rage for Valks, and I was not planning to need heals for my hogs in this attack. And they were going to advance towards the queen and take her out. And like I said, the reason why I was so confident in this attack was not because of my experience with this attack. It was because this attack just seemed like it was the right call for this. I mean, there were a lot of giant bomb spots in this base, but the main ones that you can expect, like I said, this is an arranged war against another fair play clan, so you know they're going to have good bases, good giant bomb spots. They're not going to be just trash layouts. They're going to be good anti-3-star bases with good giant bomb spots. So you can kind of guess that they're not going to be in dumb spots like right here. They're not going to be right there. You know, there's probably not going to be one right there, or right there, or right there, or right there. So that kind of leaves only a few spots left, and we're looking at the spots in particular right in this area here, right in this spot right here, and right here. And those are all spots that my Valks are going to path to, and they're going to take those defenses out in that area. So that's why I thought this attack was going to be so strong, and why I was so confident going into this attack. And that actually will play against me throughout the attack, as we will see right now. So we've got quakes are about to go down here. And my first mistake in this attack was actually before the attack even started. I didn't count the tiles for that quake. It was a result of the confidence I had going into the attack. I didn't count the tiles, and because of that, I completely missed this wall right here. I thought it was going to be just an easy quake, but it actually ended up being exactly 8 tiles. So I definitely should have been a little more precise with my quake. You can see the town hall got damaged here, which definitely means it was too high up. So that's the first mistake, and I realized it right away. It was kind of one of those mistakes where this kind of thing ends your attack a lot of the time. Your entire attack will just be over because of this. So at this point, I'm looking around the base, trying to decide if there is any way I can like improv something else, see if there's something different angle I can come at. But I still do have I just decided to go with the attack. I didn't want to get crazy and think of something real fast and it'd be terrible. So we've got a queen there starting her walk, wizard to funnel. This is actually another mistake, and it's because of the overconfidence I had heading into this attack. This queen is going to she's going to kill this storage here, and the plan was for her to then walk towards this wizard tower, and then head south on her walk to this archer tower, to this cannon, to this, you know. So unfortunately, I dropped her slightly. This is really close. I think this was like a tile or two too far to the left. And because of that, she ends up walking towards that collector. And that's bad because now she's going to have to backtrack. And she's going to head right again, which not looking too good. So this ended up being okay. This is normally something that would end an entire attack as well. If she kept walking right, then it's not a good look. So another result of it's just a mistake. It's just straight up a mistake. So luckily she ends up going the right direction here that I wanted her to. But unfortunately she drags the healers a little bit further than they should have gone. So they should have been trailing at a different angle. And if they were doing that, then they would not have gotten killed. You'll see in a second here they get taken out by this air defense and they get locked onto by the X-bow. And I think if the queen was doing the walk the way I intended her to, then the healers would have still been up. They would have healed my queen. My queen would have been up for the entire attack, which would have been huge. But you'll see after all this goes down that she's going to get taken out pretty quick into the kill squad deployment. Looking at the rage here as an option, but I do have my ability still, so I'm trying to use that before the rage because I would like to save the rage for my kill squad to compensate for the mistake of the earthquakes. So I'm trying my best here to save the rage. And then I see that my healers get locked onto by the air defense, so I'm not going to rage those guys now. So my golem goes down here. Wizards to funnel. Another wizard over here to funnel. Got a wall breaker going in to test to see any bombs are there. 2 more to go in, the path is clear. Bust in. King goes down after the golem's in there deep to tank a little bit. And Valks. So you can see at this point, the Valks do run a little bit ahead, but nothing's taking any damage except my golem. And then Clan Castle pops out, and I drop a heal spell. I don't know why. That heal is like absolutely just straight shit. I don't know why I put that there. It was probably just a combination of my nerves were on edge, probably a little bit because of the quake, and I wasn't sure, you know. So it's basically a panic heal spell. I mean, the Clan Castle pops out and makes that stupid noise. It's such a ridiculous noise when it pops out. It just gets your blood pumping and everything. It got my nerves going pretty much, and I dropped the panic heal there. I didn't need that at all. The Valks are not taking any damage. Even if they were taking damage, it would only be from a couple point defenses. And Valks are super tanky. They don't need a heal right here. This is just trash heal spell out of panic. And that was a result of my quake spells. It was kind of a problem that, you know, just basically resulted from those other small mistakes. And this would not have happened had the other mistakes not been an issue. So I dropped a couple hogs down here to get this cannon while it's distracted. Those hogs could have been a little sooner. And then I drop a rage right here. This rage is maybe almost as bad as the heal. This rage is a little bit too far back. It really just needed to clip the wall right here because all my troops are beating on this wall. The rage just needed to barely be above that wall, and it's way far above that wall. So it should have been, I should have dropped the rage about like right somewhere right in here, and that would have clipped them. It would have gotten them through that wall super quick, the same way they're doing here. But the benefit of that is it would have extended all the way over into this area here. That would have let my Valks be raged as they're killing the queen, as they're killing this air defense, as they're killing this X-bow, and as they're taking out, you know, these high HP buildings like the Clan Castle, the Town Hall, the storages, and the X-bows. It would have been a super valuable raid, like just mega high value rage. But instead, it didn't really get shit for it. So that's bad rage. It was kind of just another panic spell, to be honest. So you can see these Valks just jet right into her, just absolutely destroy this queen like a one shot. Damn. So now I drop a heal here. This heal might, I mean, this heal was okay. It's definitely better than my other spells. I don't have a problem with that heal, I guess. But what I do have a problem with is these 5 extra hogs right here for absolutely terrible. So usually in this situation, you're looking at your Valks doing their work in the core here. Things are developing. Usually you want to take a step or a couple seconds to sort of see how things are going, and I just do not take that at all. I don't even look at the HP on this archer tower. You can only see it has about half of its HP left. So I really just needed one more hog there to take out that archer tower. And that's definitely something that was overlooked. And instead I dropped 5 hogs into here. And you can see why this is going to be an issue coming up here. Now if I would have waited for the core, for the kill squad to develop in the core here, I can see that these Valks are coming down here to take this X-bow out. And actually, if I had the rage like I wanted, like I should have placed it, they would have also both been rage, which would have been perfect. But either way, they're going to come down here. And if I would have seen that they're going to take this X-bow out, I would not have been worried, because if you see here, this is one of my prime spots that I thought was going to have a giant bomb in. And I only saw this bomb here get set off. I saw one up here get set off. So at this point, there really should be a bomb right here. And luckily there wasn't, because if there was, I had way too many hogs committed to that spot, and they would have just gotten completely just toasted. Even by a single giant bomb would have done too much damage to them to recover from, since I have no heal spells that are going to be placed over them. So luckily there was no bomb there. Like I said, I should have waited for these Valks to take this Expo out until things sort of developed in the middle here, but I was panicking a little bit, more nervous than I usually would have been had things gone correctly in the earlier part of the raid. Dropping a couple hogs up here to try to take this Expo out while it's getting distracted. You see the hogs path right over here. If those hogs get bombed, this raid's over, and they should have, to be honest, because that, I'm not sure where the rest of his bombs are, but I guess there easily could have been one here, and I'm lucky there wasn't. So anyways, I'm going to drop a wizard down here to start the trash ring cleanup as soon as possible. And that is pretty much a wrap. This hound's going to pop in a second here, but I mean, it's just not going to matter. They actually had this one single wizard trailing the entire attack, and finally did enough damage to pop it. But there's a lot of pups, but I have a lot of hogs, so it's not going to be an issue. A lot of time. I'm just going to fast forward here. It's going to be a wrap. So yeah, guys, I hope you got something out of this video. Just try to watch your successful attacks in the future. Not only your fails to try to see what you could have done better, but definitely your successful attacks to see what you could have done better. Because I actually think now that I'm starting to do that, I'm learning a lot more from having a more critical approach to watching my replays. I mean, definitely watch your replays and, give yourself a pat in the back for your 3 stars and, go me, or, whatever. Definitely do that, but maybe give it another replay or two to watch through and just kind of start to realize that you could have done better. I mean, it's very rare to have a completely perfect attack. Some people do it. We've got some people in my clan that look like they do it a lot, but that's a different story. Those guys have been playing forever, and I mean, for most of us, we've got a lot of little tiny things we can tighten up, and those things will definitely help. Overall, they're going to come together, and if you look at your failed raids, you can maybe see 3 or 4 mistakes that if we're like a little bit better, that attack would have been successful. So if you guys, yeah, I mean, hopefully in the future I'm going to be working to tighten up these little issues, and it'll definitely result in more 3 stars if I do it correctly. I hope it will for you guys too. If you like this video, give it a like. Definitely, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, leave a comment. I'll be sure to reply to it. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.